All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. All right, so we're going to take a look at the map. We're also going to talk about Abadi, and also we're going to look at Bitcoin as well. Okay, so a couple of things that we're going to do. So let's take a look at the map here. This is the map from Baghdad at 8:18 p.m. Baghdad, Iraq time, March 23rd. So this map just came out, and it looks exactly as the map from yesterday. Okay, so this is the problem that we're having. Nothing's moving. Okay, even though we do get, I don't think we got too much information today. I think today was we got maybe one or two districts that were actually liberated today or something like that. So either way, this map's not moving, right? And also, this map right here doesn't show anything like the other two maps that I'm going to bring up. This map still has us not even. I mean, my goodness, this thing is not even that. I would say this is maybe 10% of old Mosul district. When about almost 2 weeks ago, well, maybe what 10 to 15 days ago, we were told by the commanders that they had 90% of old Mosul city controlled, and this map doesn't show that at all. Okay, so kind of interesting there, and also still they told us that they were storming in this area right over here on the outskirts, and they were gonna, storm it and come on in this area. And we still, even today, still don't have it. Still don't have orange here from them storming in. Also, they took this area up here, this west gate, and they were supposed to start storming it, coming this way. As you can see, it's green on this side, so they should start storming in here in orange, and orange should be right up in here, and we don't see that at all. Okay, so and then, nobody is even thinking about even coming in from this way and starting to storm this way as well. Nothing. Just absolutely nothing, right? So let's go to the other map. Let's go to a map that was actually on television on Iraqi TV. So this is the map that was on Iraqi TV. Now this map looks almost the same, but old Mosul is indicated at around, 80%, 90% completed. Okay, actually the line is right here, so it's actually this actually shows that they're actually went above Mosul city, because if you look at this is it's like green up to here, and then they go above it into this area. Um so yeah, kind of interesting. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back because I see the bridge right there. Okay, so this is the center bridge right here, and then this is the other bridge. Okay, so we're not there yet. So let me go back to. Okay, so we're right up here. We're almost to this bridge. Okay, so there's two bridges left to go, and on this map we're almost there. So where's the V shape? The V shape is right here. This is a bridge right here, and then there is a bridge right. Uh, I guess it's here, but I'm trying to find the lining to that bridge. There's a bridge right here. There's a bridge right here. Okay, so there's the bridge right here, and there's a bridge. There's the last bridge right up here in the V shape. Cool. So, yeah. So this map is on Iraqi TV, as you guys can see, or something like that. Yeah, it has some type of Iraqi stuff here. So it says I ran into this pic on Google from a day ago, and it's from some news either in Iraq or on Iraqi channel here. But if you look closely, Old Mosul city looks almost completed. Yeah, yeah. All the maps we're getting, except for the Nineveh Command Center map, has Mosul city at 80 to 90% completed. Okay, so I don't know. I've asked Mosul Command Center, I mean Nineveh Command Center several times. They don't reply. They're not replying back. They're not replying back. So the map's been funny. This map has been funny ever since that day when they went backwards. Remember that day when they went backwards? And I said, wait a minute, whoa, what's going on here? Why the map looks worse than yesterday? And they didn't respond. And so ever since then, it's been crazy with this map. Their map basically refusing to move, right? Um. So, anyways, let's keep it moving. And then also, this was another map, and this map can shows you that This map shows that we're about 80, I'd say 75% from Old Mosul City completed. The orange, if you add the orange, we're at 95%, right? Because you see the line right there, almost that black is the left. So if you count the green and the orange, we're at 95% in Old Mosul. But if you just count the green, then we're about 75%. You know what I mean? Somewhere around there, maybe 65, 75, 70%. But if you count the orange, we're at 95%, right? Because the orange is going to turn green at some point. So, you know what I mean? And then there's the bridge right there, and then there's the last bridge right up here. Okay. So, and then of course, we're way above the 60 range because here's the 60 range line. And to this bridge right here, the center bridge, there's a 60 line. So we don't have this area, but we have orange in here. So we're above 60%, as you can see from the line. So yeah, then we're in the V shape is coming up. We see the orange is really close to this V. Okay, so hit this V, get all this area, get the rest of this, and we're in final hours right up in here. Okay, so today is what? I don't know. Thursday? Golly, time has gone by so quickly, man. It's almost Friday again. And Friday, guess what? Another prediction day. It just seems like we just had a prediction of March 29th, right? So here we are again with no movement on the Nineveh Command Center map. This is basically the same map we saw last Saturday. Saturday, and I said we're looking at March 29th. If we get Old Mosul City and we get Tel Har by Friday, we could have it done, by in March. We're still at the same spot. So here we go again. Okay, so we're looking at this map. This map, this map is over 60%. Mosul's actually liberated, ladies and gentlemen. So, we shouldn't be dwelling with this because eventually this is going to turn green. If it has to be in April or May or June, it's eventually going to turn green, right? But Mosul as a whole is liberated. So let's just get that out of our minds and let's stop panicking about this, because if Donald Trump wants this whole thing completed, then yes, then that will cause a delay, of course, in the monetary reforms. Because if he wants this whole thing done, then we need to get it we need to get it all edited before. But Mosul as a whole is liberated, so they have the stability and the security they need to raise the value and bring in the world and do all that stuff. So let's not get it twisted now. This is a liberation, okay? But if Donald Trump and the elites want this thing green and also want Syria green, before they lift the value, then that's something different. I can't talk to you guys. I don't know anything about that. I don't really care. I already told you guys, you know what I mean, that after the 31st, starting April, I'm bringing different things to the table. I'm not going to just sit here and wait and cry about Iraq any longer. We will be studying the map because it looks like we're going past. At this rate, unless Abadi says tonight or tomorrow that he is going to storm in all areas and complete the job, which he could say at any time, but according to this map, he doesn't want to say that. Okay, so they want to drag it out as long as possible. Now we did hear that from the GOI today, that they were going to open the markets for a free economy and to launch the private sector. Now, when are they going to do that? I don't know. They've been talking about that for a long time. So that's what they're planning on doing. They want Americans to come in. They want the world to come in and invest and reconstruct Iraq. Mosul's 80% completed, as you guys can see here on the map. So there's no need for them to not raise the value and bring the world in. So, you know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if we're studying the map, we still got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into April, and I mean we're going deep into April. The way this map is moving, we are going deep into April and maybe May. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, but it is what it is. And the way this map is moving, we're going into deep April and May to turn this green. Don't know if anybody has that type of patience, but well, I'll be here to study the map until we get it done, unless they storm. We're supposed to be storming in out on the outskirts here and coming in. We're supposed to be storming here in the west gate and coming down, or coming this way and getting this, and then meeting everybody right at the V shape. That could happen tomorrow. That could happen over the weekend. Let's just keep faith and hope that they're going to storm and get this thing done in March or early April. Okay, if not, if we're moving like this, we're going to be into late April, early May. Okay, but Mosul is liberated, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations. It's 80% completed, and that is a liberation. So yeah. Okay. Now, Iraqi Prime Minister, I will talk about this. I will cover this on the report extras as well. Iraqi Prime Minister Abadi is back in Iraq, headed straight to the Joint Operations Headquarters after he landed in Baghdad, coming from the United States. Okay, so he's back. He didn't stay long on Thursday. He actually just left right away. We didn't see Barzani in D.C. as well. His delegations was there, but Barzani was nowhere to be found in D.C., so that's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, it is what it is. He's studying the map himself and studying some areas, what they're doing and stuff. So it is what it is. And that's probably going to be a thumbnail for the tonight's report extras. Okay, and here's Abadi's, says Prime Minister Abadi visits upon arrival to Baghdad from Washington Thursday, the Joint Operations Headquarters. Okay, so just studying where they're moving, where their people are stationed, and maybe he's going to give the word for final storming, hopefully. Maybe we wake up tomorrow and Abadi has announced final storms have begun, let's go. Okay, breaking British police men Khalid Masood as Westminster attacker. Okay, so interesting that they say that this is just the guy, because I'm hearing that this is false. I'm hearing that this guy that they're framing him or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. That's what I'm hearing from other people on Twitter, that he's being framed. It doesn't look like him. So he must be some type of popular ISIS member or something like that, or some type of terrorist, and that they're trying to frame it on a terrorist when it's a false flag event. That's what people are saying on Twitter. I don't know. I'm not, I didn't really look into it. All I know is that many prophets have come out and said that, and also I've also stated that because of the flooding in of refugees, there's going to be lots of terrorist attacks, false flags, and also they're going to start using HARP on the UK as they try to exit the European Union. It's going to be HELL to pay for that. Okay, you don't just leave something like that and don't think that they're not going to just try to destroy your country. Okay, and so let's see here. Bitcoin Unlimited fails all criteria for supportable hard fork. BitGo. Okay, so this company BitGo says that Bitcoin Unlimited has failed all criteria for being supportable hard fork, basically splitting with Bitcoin Core BTC and going 70-30, 75-35, or whatever the case may be. Well, no, 70, no, that's 75-35. What am I talking about? 70-30 or 65-35. Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting, really interesting. And I did hear more talks about Bitcoin Unlimited being getting hacked over a couple of days ago. The servers and the security isn't updated up to speed at where it needs to be to be really, really reliable to do a hard fork split with Bitcoin Core. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we'll see how this thing goes, but let's check out Bitcoin prices and see if they are actually up because of the news that, look, Bitcoin Unlimited might not just be good. So Bitcoin is at 1,047. So there could be some delays in Bitcoin Unlimited, or Bitcoin Unlimited might not even make it. So the Webbot, Cliff Hyde and Webbot are saying that no, doesn't matter what happens. Bitcoin is going to be really good regardless what happens. Okay, so that's what and Cliff Hyde will give out the Webbot report in April as well.